What is up, guys? Well, we got some major Scream 7 news that caught me completely by surprise. Scott Foley, who played Roman Bridger in Scream 3, and Matthew Lillard, who played Stu Mocker in Scream 1, are both returning for Scream 7. Let's talk about it.
What's your favorite scary movie? I wanna play a game. Where the hell's Andy?
So, as I stated in my introduction, Scott Foley and Matthew Lillard are both returning to Scream 7. In case you need a little bit of a refresher, Scott Foley played Roman Bridger in Scream 3, and Matthew Lillard played Stu Mocker in Scream 1. Both of these characters were the killers, and Roman Bridger was also the half brother to Sidney Prescott. Now, what I wanted to kind of discuss with you all is just give my thoughts and theories of how I think their characters are going to come into play in this new movie. And also, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and theories in the comments down below. But personally, I think they're going to be in a flashback, most likely either a flashback of Maureen Prescott's murder, maybe the night of. We can see Roman and Stu, possibly Billy as well. Um, that could be a scenario, or a flashback of maybe Roman meeting with Billy and Stu for the first time, getting their ideas in their, motive, to murder Maureen. That could be another possibility. I know there's theories that they could be a hallucination. I'm not really a fan of that idea because they already did that with Sam Carpenter hallucinating Billy. And I feel like they need to leave that storyline, the hallucination storyline, with Sam. I don't want them to rehash that same idea. And I am not a fan of, you know, Roman coming back alive. He was shot in the head. There's no, we're not really going to entertain that idea. Now for Stu, I know a lot of people are wanting him to be alive. I personally am not really a huge fan of that idea, although him being alive could make more sense than Roman being alive because Roman, like I said, was shot in the head, whereas Stu was just electrocuted by a 50-plus-pound television. Although, like I said, I'm not really a big fan of either one of them being alive. But I know people that are watching this probably are wanting Stu to be alive. Um, I know Craven Something Scary. I know he is a huge believer in Stu being alive, and I know he is probably having the time of his life. Shout out to, to him. He is a he seems like a great guy. Um, but yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole being alive scenario, so I personally think it's going to be a flashback sequence. Possibly they could maybe even bring in other killers that died, like Jill, and maybe Roman and Stu, possibly Billy. Could be a flashback with Maureen, or like, planning her murder, and then maybe bringing Jill and some of the other killers like Debbie or Mickey. Could be maybe a nightmare sequence like Scream 3 with Sydney and her mom. They could do that as well. There's so many possibilities, and I still can't believe that this is actually a reality. What I hope is it needs to make sense. And I've never really been a huge fan of just bringing back dead characters just for the sake of bringing dead back characters for nostalgia. I know Spyglass, ever since they fired Melissa, it has been a downward spiral, you could say, with the franchise. So I fully believe they announced both of these people to get people to not only talk about it, but to see the movie and to see how they're going to be utilized. Now, whether or not this could end up being great or not, of course, we won't know until the movie comes out or when reviews start coming in. But I I'm still boggled that this is happening. I never even thought I would make a video like this personally. Um, and I really wasn't planning on making a lot of Scream 7 videos. But this one I had to get out there because it's like the most insane development since they fired Melissa. And I want this YouTube channel to not only be for horror updates, or Scream updates, but as well as just discuss, like, have a safe space for us to discuss various types of content, whether that be television shows or movies. And so I'm glad to be able to talk about this with you guys, and I am really interested to see what you guys think of this whole development. Please leave me your thoughts in the comments down below. And I do want to apologize if I sound a little weird. I am getting sick, and I've been up most of the night. I yelled a lot yesterday. I talked a lot yesterday, so my voice is pretty much dead at this point. But I just wanted to get this video out to kind of just give my thoughts. I may do another more in depth video later on, to maybe elaborate on the other ideas that they could do. But as of right now, the flashback sequence is the most likelihood and the one that would make the most sense to me personally. I'm glad, or at least I hope, that we can have civilized conversations and civilized debates regarding this franchise and other movies and other content. So that's about it for me, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick video. And like I said, please leave me all of your thoughts and theories down in the comments below. I'd love to read them. And also, please give this video a thumbs up, as well as subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one.